The Germans are undisputed world champions of beer. 1 in 3 of the world breweries are in Germany.
But the shock news is that beer consumption in Germany has fallen by 10% in just 10 years. Germans now only drink a disappointing 115 litres a year, a sad third place behind the Czech Republic and Ireland.
I am off to Bamberg in Bavaria. The town with the highest concentration of beer breweries in Germany is the perfect place to start my investigation.
And what do the good citizens of Bamberg like to drink?
I like beer. Beer, of course. Real ale.
Beer!
Beer indeed. But is this declaration of love more than words? Our search for the secret of German ale leads us straight to one of Germany's 1,250 breweries, the Schlenkerla Brewery.
A German beer is brewed only with 4 ingredients: water, malt, hops and yeast. How do we start?
We start with malt, but the malt as such is not common in the environment. We have to produce it out of barley, and that happens in the malt house, and that's what I'll show you now.
Okay.
Schlenkerla's speciality is smoked beer.
What is behind the secret door?
This is a smoking room in which the malt is dried and at the same time smoked over the open beechwood fire.
Okay. Water, malt and hops. How do we make beer out of it now?
We're here in the heart of the brewery, the actual brew house, and here water is mixed with the malt, slowly heated up and then boiled for a certain amount of time, and during the boil the hops is being added. The final product is wort, and this is then brought to the fermentation.
Okay.
Incidentally, the word lager for beer comes from the German word for store.
This is a good place to be after 2 months of lagering.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Enough lagering. Now it's time to meet the consumers.
Why do you already drink a beer in the morning at 10 o'clock?
Because in Bavaria it's often you drink in the morning, it's like a meal. 7 beers are 1 meal in Bavaria.
Really? Yeah. Okay. The Germans are drinking less beer, but are they actually the connoisseurs of beer drinking?
Yes. Okay.
Let's see if they can tell the difference between Pils, a kind of lager, and wheat beer, Weizen beer.
Wheat.
Lager.
Ein mildes Pilz. Pilzbier. Ich schätze Weizen. Weizenbier.
I love a beer.
I'll have another beer too. 2 points each for the men, 1 each for the women. Well, it is still the men who consume most of the beer here in Germany. Now we're going to meet Herr Hess, boss of the oldest brewery equipment company on the planet.
How does a really good German beer look like?
A really good German beer must have a head, that's a foam on the top of the beer, and it must be a quarter to a third from the whole glass.
These don't look quite right, but this is how lager is served in the United Kingdom, apparently. Summing up, Germans may be drinking a little less beer these days, but they are getting up nice and early to do it. The basic ingredients are simple and have remained the same for centuries, but Germany has come up with 5,000 variations on the theme, the sign of a truly great beer nation. The search goes on, the search for the truth about Germany.